Hello and welcome back to Railroad Tycoon 3. We did okay with France last time. We finished quite early considering the deadline, so hoping to do the
I don't
same.
want to upset you there, old Lightning, but if you don't do something soon, someone might ought to up and put you in one of them there glass cases.
Okay. We're going to look at the next scenario, which is Orient Express. I've had a poke at it a few times already. It's hard, complicated. So we're going to cheese it.
Now, this here is the legacy of the Orient Express. This railway was one of the most romantic and celebrated railways in the world. It was started in 1883 and was one of the first European railways to regularly cross national borders. Its most exotic leg of the journey started in Vienna, Austria, and ended in the ancient city of Istanbul, Turkey. Getting the train going on this route was a monumental task of both politics and engineering. Not a job for the casual tycoon.
Okay, the Orient Express was the epitome of luxury travel by land. The line pulled wagons, lit sleeper and diner cars, featured gourmet meals and plush sleeping accommodations. The most difficult feat was arranging for passage for cars through several nations and differing track specifications. It's your task to make this difficult route profitable and a shining example of engineering. So connected Vienna to Istanbul before 1914. So we've got 34 years. Silver, having a lifetime average express speed of 20 miles an hour. Gold, lifetime average express speed of 30 miles an hour or higher. And have a personal net worth of 15 million or more. Special conditions, none. And that's what we're aiming for. Okay, so we're going to start a company. For some reason, we're going to call this East European Infrastructure Corp. Oh, that's a decent enough logo. We're going to go for business and finance, but before deciding to take on this challenge, you were a successful entrepreneur. Exactly what you invested in is a bit vague. What was it you were focusing on recently? So we're going to go for business and finance. There's a reason for this. And while we're at it, let's change the dividend. Let's try and hemorrhage as much money as possible. Yep, we own 2 of 20 shares at the moment, and let's just go for it. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. High-powered investment strategies and the like. Smart, very smart. Where was your interest in high finance, stocks and bonds? Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Still hemorrhaging that money. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Played the stocks well, it seems. In fact, very well. Your company credit rating has gone way up, and your company earned an extra 500,000 on a sweet 1,000 stock tip from an unnamed financier, who shall remain nameless. She had a great deal of success with cattle futures. Aha. Right. Okay. This is where it gets a little odd. Time to fully extend our bonds. Okay. As much money as we can extract from people. Let's have a look. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to build some stations. So we're going to have a Vienna station. We're going to have a Bratislava station. Goya. Budapest. Then we're going to go... Let's just double check what I'm doing here. Yes, we're going to go down this way. I'm going to go through unpronounceable. I'm sure it's pronounceable to somebody, just not to me. Let me just make sure I'm heading the right way. Yes, we can't really go to Belgrade. That's in Serbia. We don't have any rights on Serbia. We don't intend to have any rights on Serbia either, I should point out. We have zero intention of connecting Serbia. We're going to connect to this place. I'm trying to connect as much industry as well while I'm at it. That will come in useful. Then we're going to head over here. Well, that wasn't quite what I was aiming for. But since it's connected everything, fine. Right, we don't have any access rights over here in Romania at the moment. So, let us get ourselves some access rights. Basically, the logic here is Bosnia and Herzegovina and Serbia both look great, but they are very mountainous. Serbia costs 3 million, as does Bulgaria, but Bulgaria is flatter. Romania is quite cheap. Oh, this is flatter at this end. That's the important bit. Istanbul's down here, and this is all horrible and mountainous. So we're not going that way. We're heading into here, which now means we can connect up however you want to pronounce this place, I think. Not much in the way of industry near it, but so be it. Can we actually have you pointing the other way, please? Like that. And then we can either go up to Petesti, or we can come down to Alexandria. Alexandria appears to have more industry, so we're going to go with that. Then up to Bucharest. Okay, whatever. And then Kalasari. And we're looking to hop over and connect up Constanta, which has a port, which should make you quite good. Then we need to cross into another territory, so let's do that. Purchase rights for Bulgaria, yes please. So we come through Dobriech. We pop down to Varna. Terrain's a little all over the shop here, so what we're going to do is we're going to try and avoid coming down into Varna. We're going to come there, round, and then down to Burgas. Can't quite stretch the industry, so we'll work it into here. And then that brings us pretty close to here, Istanbul, etc. We can't afford to go into Istanbul. So now what we're going to do is we're going to invest a bit of money in little things to help link stuff together. So let's go back up to the start. We are going to need a bridge. We're going to need another bridge. We're going to need one here. More importantly, yeah, another bridge. Yes, and then more importantly, over here, we're going to need a tunnel because this mountain is, quite frankly, horrible. So yes, tunnel's common. And what we want to do is from somewhere about here, we literally just want to go through the mountain. Completely, totally, utterly through the mountain. As much of it as possible. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Then we'll come over here. No. Connect all these. We need to cross over water here, which we may or may not be able to afford. Just about. And we've got 4k left. We're never going to run a company, are we, with that? Good gravy. Right. 68. So there's absolutely no squeezing of money anywhere. So we sell our shares. And frankly, we step away from the company. Right. Would you like to start a new company? Yeah. You know what? I would. Right. Orient Express Company. Let's find something appropriate, shall we? I wonder if one of these is actually the Orient Express. I really ought to check something like that, shouldn't I? Checked, and the answer appears to be no. I don't think any of these are particularly Orient Expressy. We're looking for something which is like circular, with a crest in the middle, and oh, that's you know what? I'm just going to go with that one because I like the look of that. Right. So we're going to be a little bit cash strapped to start off with. We've only got 440k. And we can't really issue any, but we can issue stock. But we don't particularly want to do that. We want to get to a point where we're owning the company ourselves. But what we can do is we can pick a couple of good towns on this route. Not in the part that we haven't got access to, because we've now lost access to those areas. The other company had that access. Yeah, I know, confusing. Right, so we can connect these like that. And then this little bit. There we go. And we can create a train. Let's see. Look sharp. Speed. Yeah, speed's important. So we're going to go with speed. Vienna to Bratislava. Might as well have a caboose. Because we want to keep this in good condition. Breakdown chance. Need to keep it in good condition, and we don't really have much money. So, yeah. Water tower will help. And away we go. 110. What we've done at this point is we managed to sink a lot of somebody else's money into investing in what we need. So now all we need to do is literally build track and extend where our train goes. That's it. Pretty much. So, back to our train. Now obviously East European infrastructure gets a bit of money whenever we go over their bits of track, but it's not much. I love how they've actually borrowed 500,000. Given that I took out all the loans possible, that should not be possible. And yet somehow this is a strange thing that the game can do. It can somehow take out more loans when it shouldn't be able to. Curious, no? Right, so after Bratislava we need to then link up with the next place. So we're going to come over here. And we need a little bit more money, but we're going to go about there, I think. And then it won't cost too much to connect those two. Back goes the train. Off you go. I'm sure that's technically connected. Anyway. There we go. Where's our train? Heading for Bratislava. Well, after you've done that, go to Goyor. Yep, still borrowing. Investors are fed up, cut our salary. I'm not really that bothered at the moment. Let's have a look at where we are. So East European blah blah has completely gone into the toilet. We're sitting alright at the moment. Our shares are going up quite quickly. I think I can afford to buy on margin because the share price will go up. And full control of our company is one of our aims. So our train should be arriving at Goyer for the first time. Nice. Start heading out this way towards Budapest. Still borrowing. They'll do this for a bit and then they'll declare themselves bankrupt. The good thing is though, when they become bankrupt, all of their stations will still be there. Connect to Zagreb to learn more about a tale of an incredible machine. That sounded as much a creature as it did a machine. Okay. Well, we're not going to Zagreb. Sorry. There's a lot of very strange little side bits in this scenario, which would be great if it wasn't so hard to make money in this scenario. Everything wasn't so damned expensive. Oh, we had the dividend. Oh, no. I didn't even notice. Share price is still heading up. Good. We are slowly creeping around this way. How's the old... oh, lovely. Lovely, the credit rating went up. Right. I've been waiting for that. Right, so we can connect up Budapest. Lovely. And then after that, we can connect round here. Oh, nice. We're probably going to need more service towers, aren't we? So we got there. So probably in between each other city. So we're going to have one here. And really, we need to have a maintenance yard there as well. Can't afford it yet. Oh, let's tell the train where to go. Go here, Budapest, and then off to however you pronounce that. Right. Strange. These look a bit strange, but they do actually work. It's, yeah, graphical glitches. East European are still borrowing. Never see them paying back. They're annoyed. You think I care? Right. Okay. Come on, train. A leader of a Serbian separatist group has come to you looking to make a deal. He asks that you sign a document stating that you feel the treatment of Serbia by the Emperor of the Austrian-Hungary Empire is biased and unfair. Such a statement by a person of your influence will have notable effect on the royal court. However, the details are not finished, so he'll return to you at the end of the year to tell you how you can help if you decide to help Serbia. We're not helping Serbia. We're going through Austro-Hungarian territory and not Serbian territory. Sorry. Oh, East European are actually managing to run trains. Good gracious me, that's going to be making me money as well. That is so amusing. They are running trains, which is then giving me money. You see how this works? Unbelievable. I don't think I ever saw that in any of the test runs of this. Right, so, yeah, that I like. They run the trains, I get the money. You can't argue with that, really, can you? Seems fair and equitable to me. Very fair and equitable, I'm sure. Right, so then we're coming down to here. Yep. We do need... oh yeah, we did do that. So between these two we ought to have maintenance. So let's do that. Yes, we're still paying out for maintenance, but yeah, you know. Got a train out there somewhere. Here he comes, I think. Nice. You know, if they actually manage to get themselves out of that hole, I might just have to buy them back. I don't really see it myself. Especially with cash like that and profits like that. Revenue of 92k, most of which is going to me. Okay. Okay. I can live with that. Right. So then we're heading across this way. Pretty much. Train onto there. So now our train has got another destination to go to. I suppose I ought to actually watch this train. East European Corp is still borrowing money. That's something gone out of something crazy. Really do not know how that works. But I'm not going to argue. Oh, there we go. Liquidated. The Serbian has returned. He says if you sign the documents, you can reduce the cost of getting access to Serbia by 50%, but increase the access to all other areas by 30% because obviously they'll be annoyed. No, nothing good can come from crossing the Emperor. We don't want your territory anyway, and our stock splits 2 for 1. And yet investors are still annoyed. He's still annoyed because the other company went bankrupt. Is that it? Yeah, I think so. I think that's the real reason. Our share price is going through the roof. Love it. Might as well buy a bit more shares. Right. So after Timisoara, we then need to head round over here. So we join on to... That's a rather weird sort of arrangement, isn't it? It's not that bad a slope, surely. Just try and keep it. There we go. And then we need to come around the sharp corner onto there. We join onto the tunnel. Now the tunnel is where, funny enough, where East European might have made a bit more money out of me. Not anymore. Hasn't quite arrived at Timisoara, I don't think, so we'll tell it to also move straight on. There we go. Profit of 246,000 in the last year, which, it's okay. Okay, now at this point, this is where it gets a little, oh dear, because we can't come in. I don't believe we can come into this area. We have no ability, no rights in Romania. We need to rebuy those rights. But once we have, we'll have access to all of those stations. So this is where we now need to start making money out of what we've got. So, what I'm going to do is start joining trios of stations together. basically. Stick with the fast train. 1, 2, 3. Do I want to avoid express? Because then it doesn't matter about the speed of these trains. Although, you know, these are supposedly decent speed trains, so we'll go with that. Train number 1. Train number 2. Train number 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Which makes train number 1 just the one that goes backwards and forwards, and yeah, maybe we should make these cargo only. No. Perhaps what I should have done is redone this one as train number 1. Let's give it a mo. Okay, it's heading back to Vienna. So Vienna, Bratislava, Goya. Oh yeah, Goya, and then back to Bratislava. Yes, this one would actually be. Let's give it time to go somewhere. Goya, Goya. Budapest. Back to Budapest. Would it not? I think you would. Mind you, the number of trains I'm going to have, I might as well have overlaps, hadn't I? So, Bratislava, Goya, Budapest. Back to Goya again. Goya, Budapest, Canada, Budapest, yes. Budapest, Blobdub, however you want to say that. Back to there. So that's where we got to. So now... Another train from there to there to there and back. And another train. 1, 2, 3, and back. And then at that point, I'm kind of waiting until I go access.